So the next step is, let me go log into WordPress. I will call up my class site. This is the link you're going to look for. So it's actually HTTPS for secure, texasstatemultimedia.com/WP-admin. And I will provide this link in a couple of places on days when you're submitting things. I'll have it up. I'll put it on Canvas. I'll put it on a document. This link will be all over the place. You'll have an account already in this site. You will have either signed up for it or I will have added you myself. And you'll have editor privileges, which means you can go in and make changes in the site. But again, this is the link, HTTPS texasstatemultimedia.com/WP-admin. I'll hit return. It takes me to this login page. You'll have your login credentials. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. And once I log in, it's going to take me to this page. This is the dashboard. And the dashboard provides you with this column of tools. You'll use posts and media. So you'll mostly use posts and media, those two tools, and they're right at the top of the list. And that's how you'll publish. So what we're going to do first is upload your photos to the WordPress media library. Second step is we're going to add captions to them. And then I'll pause and I'll do the other section where you're publishing to a post as a third video. So next thing up is we've altered our photos so they're JPEGs. Let's go add them to the media library. So I'm going to hover over media and select library. At this stage, you could hit add new, or you can hit library, which I'm going to do, and click add new at the top here. Either way is fine. You can hover over media and select add new, or you can hit media library and then add new. I'm going to hit add new here. The first thing I'm going to do is drag in one of these HEIC photos because I want to show you the error message we get. So I'm just going to drag it down here and it's going to give me an error right there. It says spoiler copy HEIC, this image cannot be displayed in a web browser. For best results, convert it to a JPEG. Well, we already converted ours to JPEGs. By the way, the other way you can upload images, you can hit select files and go to your computer somewhere and go find the images and import them that way. So that's another option. I could do this and go select the images over here. Instead, what I like to do is drag them in. So once I've got this rectangle up, this folder, I'm going to go over here and select all of my JPEGs. The way I'm doing this is I'm going to hold the command key on a Mac. You can hold the control key on a PC, and I'm just going to select the JPEG. So I'm going to skip over the ones that aren't JPEGs, highlight my 6 images that are JPEGs. Am I missing one? I guess I didn't like the 4 because it was really bright. So it's 5 images. I have those highlighted. I'm going to drag them down here and it will automatically import all 5 images all at once. By the way, there's my HEIC image that I imported and it doesn't like that. So you'll see it populate and you can drag in 10, 15 photos all at once and it's really quick. It just uploads all your photos for you. These are already resized to 1,000 pixels. They're saved as JPEGs because that's how we exported them from Lightroom, so they're all set. Let me click on this one. It'll open it up. It doesn't give me an error message on this page, but it's spoiler copy, and up here it says file type HEIC. That's just not gonna work in WordPress. So I'm just gonna delete this one, but you see it there. It's a blank image because WordPress just doesn't like that format. So I will hit delete permanently, and now I have my remaining images. So I have my 5 images. I'm just going to click on the first one and it's going to open up this dialog box. So first I like to name the photos. Now in my case, if you look over here, I had already named the photos. I actually had race car logo, spoiler. You could put a more elaborate name than that and that would be fine. I'm not wild about the numbers. So I'm going to do this. I will come up with a bit of a title that I'm just going to add to all the images. So Ferrari show Mozart's, I copied that, so I'll be able to use it. I'm going to add a quick caption here, and I'll probably use parts of this caption through my different photos. Now remember, the captions should have an element of who, what, when, where, why. They should be written in complete sentences. So remember that. You're going to write complete sentences. You're going to have some details in there about where this was, what time, what date, location, what was happening. If someone's identifiable in your photos, make sure you have their name and some identifying fact about them. So for example, an age, what they do for a living, what year they're in as a student, what they're studying, that sort of thing. In this case, it would have been, what kind of Ferrari do you drive? What model year, which model of the car is it? So I've typed my title, I've typed my caption. My caption's a little long, but I'll probably use this in more than one spot. So in this case, I've got my caption in there. Again, I put the location, I put the date, I've got some details about the exact event, and I may copy some of this over to other captions. I have my title here. I'm going to copy this part to add to other captions. I'm going to go up here and hit the right arrow, which will go to the next photo. If I go back one photo, watch what happens. I didn't have to hit save. I didn't have to click anything. It automatically saved the title and the caption. So let me go to the next image, and here I'm just going to add that first part of text with the logo, and I may go back here and just grab this caption just for fun. I will add this one to the caption, and I could spread this out because it's a long caption. I could spread it out over several photos, but you get the idea. I've added a caption, I've added a title to the photo. Let me do a couple more here. So now if I arrow through these photos, you'll see my titles and captions automatically saved with the different images. So that's how you upload photos and add captions in WordPress.